Hi, I'm Tony Williams with Cobb Technologies, and I want to take you on a tour of your Canon ImagePRESS CA10 with the Fiery print server. We're going to use a PDF to guide you through the Fiery features that you would use for printing a multiple page document, such as a newsletter. And I would just do my normal file print, and we're going to choose our new Canon ImagePRESS printer, and we're going to launch the Properties tab. And from here, I'm going to show you a few screens, the job info screen, the media screen, the layout tab, and then we're going to come down to our finishing tab. And those will be real meat and potatoes of what we're going to go over today. So the first thing I want to take you to is the job info tab, and that's where we're going to select our number of copies. And then the next tab we will get to will be our media tab. And we will default the standard 8.5:11 media that you would be running day to day, so you shouldn't have to choose anything in here. The next tab is our layout tab. So here's where we want to choose our duplexing or two-sided printing. We have a long edge and a short edge, and you can refer to the little picture that shows you which way that's actually going to flip the document for us. Long edge is standard for 8.5:11 portrait orientation. And then if we wanted to staple this, then we would just come down here to our finishing tab, click there, and we want to scroll down to where we have stapler. And right now it's off. We just want to hit the drop down, and we can choose corner upper left, upper right, or we can put two staples on the left or right edge of the document. So that's really all there is as far as setting up your 8.5:11, your duplexing, and any stapling that you like. The next thing I want to go back to is our layout tab. And that's where if you wanted to create a booklet and you have 8.5:11 single pages like I do in this document here. So I would want to choose booklet. And then right here we have an option. We're going to do a saddle stitch, and we have an option of left bind or top bind or right bind. So we're going to choose our left bind. Then the next thing we would want to choose is our document size for output. Since our original pages are 8.5:11, we would want to run this on 11:17, and that's what that will do for us is create spreads. So this will be putting 4 8.5:11 pages on one sheet of paper. And then we come down here, and here's where we choose how we want to handle our covers. Some customers would put blanks in the document upstream, which is absolutely fine. We would just want to choose print on both sides of the front and back cover. For example, if you had 19 pages, then we would have a blank in the document somewhere, and this gives me the control on where I'd like to put the blank. On the inside of the front cover, leave the outside of the back cover blank. It really gives you a lot of control to kind of put the blank if it's not already in the document. So once we have our layout tab to booklet, we have our spreads, then we can just come over to finishing, and we would want to tell the document to fold, to do a saddle fold. And then under stapler mode, we want to choose saddle stitch. And that's going to produce our folded saddle stitched booklet coming out of the bottom booklet tray of the finisher. The only other thing I think we want to talk about is this quick access tab. This gives you the ability to come over here and hit customize, and you can bring all of your standard day-to-day features for your particular jobs that you may run a lot of times. So you could choose those, add them over to the shortcuts, and that'll customize your one main panel. So it would keep you from having to go through the other tabs if you'd like to set up a quick access tab. The other thing, if you wanted to set up a repetitive job with a preset, like this booklet for example, you would just set the job up just like we just did, and then come up to preset and select save preset, and we would just want to name it. So we could call it 17 booklet. And then just hit save, and we could just say okay. And then if I needed to run the book again or any other common thing that we wanted to set a preset for, we could just come into the Properties tab, come over to Presets, and choose it, and that will make all the current selections in the driver for your repetitive jobs that you may do time and time again. So in conclusion, we just took a quick tour of the Fiery print driver. If you have any further questions or would like to learn more about Fiery or the Canon CA10 ImagePRESS, please reach out to www.cobbtechnologies.com.